Is now.
Is now.
Is now.
Oh, he's still. See, I thought he had delay there again. Hey, at least we've all got different Michelin branded clothing on this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, mine says Tomorrowland, but it's close.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that Michael Jackson's ranch?
No, that was not Neverland.
All right.
Neverland. Yeah. Never go there, land.
So, we got a different one this week, haven't we? I don't know how this is going to go. It could be the longest podcast ever.
Well, I'll set the scene because this was my idea, and so if it fails, it will be my idea.
So you can take all the blame.
Yeah, and if it succeeds, I'm sure you two will take credit for it. But we wanted to list out every new car coming to the UK in 2026. Now, there are some cars on this list we've never heard of before. You guys listening or watching will have never heard of before. And so there'll be some cars that we might skip past because they're just not in our wheelhouse. However, there are quite a lot of interesting cars that are coming out this year that I think we should at least have some sort of passing comment on. So that's hopefully going to be the whole episode. It's going to be us talking about all the cars coming out in 2026 and whether we're interested to drive them or experience them.
Can I just pick up something? Did you really say in our wheelhouse then?
Oh, I thought it was. Am I wrong?
Let's get the bullshit bingo card out. I mean, come on.
I thought I did a good job of presenting that intro. You could shit on me all you like.
Yeah, it was great.
But...
Yeah. It was good. Yeah. Let's just circle around and give you some feedback. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start. We'll start.
So it's alphabetical order.
Are we going to attribute the fact that this list is actually on Autocar's website so people can go and have a look themselves?
Of course, you're more than welcome to follow along. We have stolen this list unapologetically from Autocar, who have done a much better job than us of organising this list in alphabetical order.
Yes. And also, I reckon we should make a list of any manufacturer we've never heard of before. Because the first two cars are from a manufacturer I've never heard of before.
Okay, well, I'll announce the names. You guys give me your opinions or not, depending on what it is.
Yeah, you drive, we'll navigate.
So the first car is an Aeon UT, which is available in April.
Yeah. Next is from China. GAC is one of China's biggest car makers and has yet to come to the UK. So the first two cars are both from Aeon, IOA.
Yeah, so they're making a UT, and you'll see a picture of that on the screen with a range of up to 265 miles. And then also a V, which will be a Model Y competitor, so a Tesla Model Y competitor with 224 brake horsepower and a 90 kilowatt-hour battery.
Great. Next.
Can I just say something? What's wrong with giving a car a name? It drives me insane. Just give it a letter or a number. Really? Hey, good news. The next one's good news, though.
Yeah, the Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio.
Do you know what's the good news about that?
Go on.
It's a petrol.
Oh. So they haven't yet made an electric variant. They're continuing with the V6 quadrifolios. They're coming back in April.
Which is good news because they are brilliant. They're a bit long in the tooth now. There is an electric Giulia and Stelvio coming, but they're keeping on with the V6 quadrifolios. That's wicked.
Wait, so it's still the same car? Oh, so it's not a new model. It's still the same car.
Yeah,
I think it kind of looks pretty
like
much
like the Maserati Gran Turismo. It's been around for 47 years.
Yeah. I mean, basically, what they're saying is they're going to sell Giulia and Stelvio through to 2027. And that includes the quadrifolio, basically because the electric successors are a bit late, I think.
Okay.
Reading
that
between
makes
the lines.
sense.
But that's good news.
They're great cars, yeah.
Great cars. Bit long in the tooth now. Interior is a bit old, but hey, who doesn't love a quadrifolio?
Yeah, we'll be sad when they're gone. The next car on the list is an Alpine A110R Ultime, which is on sale from February, from now.
Yeah, and if you've got £300,000 for an A110, knock yourself out.
300 grand.
It's got 345 horsepower. I mean, that R I had the other week was bad enough. That was 105 or something. Wow. Yeah, cool.
I mean, it's just, that's just a bit. I mean, That's ridiculous, isn't it? Who in their right mind? I know we know the Alpine's great. It's a great car, but who in their right mind is buying that over like a? I mean, you could basically get a 911 ST for that money.
I know.
You'd have to. Yeah, you'd have to have your head.
You'd
looked
have to
at.
have a
Anyway,
word with
next.
yourself, wouldn't you? Yeah.
You would. Yeah.
From the same brand, the Alpine A390, which is on sale from May.
Now, I think that is going to be amazing. I've seen it.
Oh, you love these crossover kind of pseudo SUV,
No,
not real cars,
crossover electric shit boxes.
Yeah, I know.
It's not for me.
I honestly think it's going to be a good car. So yeah, there we go. And I don't care what you say about me. I don't care that you take the mickey out of me.
Single question, so we keep a pace on this. But single question to you: do you think the A390 will be in the ethos of what Alpine is and stands for and was built for?
No, because it's a crossover SUV. But I think.
Right. And do you think they'll sell so many of them it will save the brand and the ethos that they built?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's a waste of time. Moving on, we've got the analog VHPK.
Now, this is really bizarre. Okay, so I met a good mate of mine when I was at Porsche picking a car up today, who works at Porsche, and he was telling me about this. These guys are based just up the road from me in Rogate. They're based at what used to be a TVR dealer, and they're like, if you can imagine, a Singer. But instead of doing it with a 911, they've done it with a Lotus Elise, an S1 Lotus Elise. So 600 kilos. Just that that looks wicked. I fully support that.
The best thing about this car, central driving position.
Oh, McLaren F1.
That's the cheapest McLaren F1 you're ever going to get.
I'm looking down all the time, not because I'm uninterested in what we're talking about, but because I'm looking at the list on my phone. So just anyone that's viewing this, if they're looking, going, why are you just seeing my constant massive ball patch?
Getting it on his Mac was way too complex for him. So
I should just put it on there, shouldn't I? That's a great idea.
Yeah, basically. We're still on A. Wow, there's some cool cars.
Cool thing, that comes out apparently in September. So look forward to seeing one of those on the road.
Yeah.
600 kilos, 400 brake horsepower per ton, which is a lot.
And not electric.
Next on the list, same kind of ballpark, same kind of world, Ariel Atom 4RR.
Wow. I mean, that sounds hardcore.
An Ariel Atom with 522 horsepower, 770 horsepower per ton.
Yeah, that's to celebrate their 25th birthday. That will be terrifying and probably very expensive.
Because an Ariel Atom is terrifying anyway. Ooh. Oh yeah, tell you what, Ariel. So that's cool. What's next, Pat? So I think Ariel Atoms are cool. Ariel Nomads are better. Oh no! I just realised there's a letter on the front of the name.
Yeah, it's an Ariel E-Nomad. So this is an EV version, expected to have 280 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and less than 900 kilos, which would be impressive for an electric car. Mate, it'd be like your electric. Show us. You've got one actually for review, haven't you, in your studio behind you there?
It's basically one of these. It's a radio controlled car. That's depressing. Okay. Oh, Aston Martin.
Yeah, Aston Martin's next. DB12S. So if the DB12 wasn't enough, they're going to make an S version. I mean, it'll be cool.
I mean, it's a pretty car, isn't it?
It is a pretty car.
Yeah.
I think Astons are, like, I know we've talked about them a few times in the pod. Modern Astons are just so expensive and a bit overpriced, and they depreciate badly and probably not the most reliable things in the world. I don't know. But if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would have to have a modern Aston in my lineup just so I could go and look at it occasionally, because
they are pretty cars,
aren't they? And turning up in that anywhere is just like, you are the boss. You are literally Fernando Alonso. It's
I don't know how they can cock that up. They facelift the Vantage, added a bunch of money on it, but I think the interiors for me is the big thing that Aston Martin have massively upped. Like, they were previously kind of
they didn't have a massive baseline to work from.
No, that's true. But yeah, now their interiors are very serious stuff. So excited to see that.
You see, Pat, your list gives with one hand and takes with another. I'm thinking we had an electric Ariel Nomad, then a lovely V12 Aston Martin, and then
What
Wait,
next
and
is
it's on Michelin's. It's on Michelin's as well, the Aston. So I like it. I like it even more now.
Of course. Yeah, AML sidewall tyres. Perfect.
Yes. Right,
next on the list is an Audi A2 e-tron. Now, I didn't know that was potentially a thing. The photo we have here is a spy shot of it
the old
testing.
A2 was wicked.
But was it at the time, or is it only wicked now? You two will have to tell me, because I was a child when that car came out.
Oh, shut up. I don't think it's like most things. I don't think it was as appreciated when it came out as it is now. I saw one literally a couple of weeks ago, and they're just cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, as you say, Ped, it was well ahead of its time, almost like the, what was the BMW
i3.
The
i3. I was going to say, the i3 to me
Yeah.
wasn't cool when it came out, but it is now.
Yeah.
Like, I quite like them. I think I'd have one of those.
And the A2 are becoming very collectible. And actually, it's funny, this morning, turned my phone on, started getting in a bit of a real hole, as we all do, I'm sure. And
what hole?
And whatever, what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
Glory hole. No, stop it.
Do you know Puff likes cars? Is that?
Yeah.
Puff talks cars. Yeah.
Puff talks cars. Sorry. Someone we should get on the podcast actually, and he's just done a reel on one. So if you want to know all of the little secrets and intricacies of what an A2 is, go over and check his Instagram.
Hand.
I didn't see the plastic hand in that one actually.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant, and it's just such a clever little car. Really, really is. It's cool that. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I looking at that picture though. To me, we all know it's going to be based on the what do you call it? What's the ID3?
ID3.
It's just Cooper Bore.
Cooper Bore, your favourite car?
Yeah, Cooper. It should be called Cooper Bore. Cooper Bore off. Yeah, they're all boring. So for that, you're sacked.
It's an electric car. We don't expect anything else from you, Joe. So that's fine.
We'll wait and see. Next on the list is Joe's favourite 4x4. It's the Audi A6
his favourite
All-Road.
SUV. Yeah, his favourite SUV. And it's it's ice as well. And that's not the people running around shooting people in America. It's ice, look.
That'd be cool. I'd love to see another one of those. I've always had a soft spot for all roads. Very cool.
We could tell last week in Leeds when we saw one and you both freaked out. There's an all road next to us.
It's cool that Audi appear to be going back on a lot of cars that they've got rid of over the years. Like, they got rid of the R8, they got rid of the TT, they got rid of all these cars that we know don't sell in big numbers, but we also know make up that brand.
Make them
so
cool.
It's great. Getting rid of the A6 when they got rid of that 4 or 5 years ago. That was it. They said they had no plans of bringing it, and now they're bringing back the A6 All-Road. So let's keep our fingers crossed. We might see another TT or R8 or something in the future. But yeah, A6 All-Road, cool. That gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
September.
Okay, well, 2 more Audi models to go beyond the A6 All-Road. You've got apparently a new Q7 potentially on sale in August of this year.
Ooh.
And then a Q9, which could be coming out in December, but mainly focused on the US and Middle Eastern markets. So
it's going to be massive and
super
horrible,
huge luxury SUV.
Quick question to you guys without cheating. The current Q7, how long do you think that's been out? Quick answer.
15 years.
Oh,
it's
come
2015.
on, Yeah, I think late 15, early 16.
Really? I only know that because I remember I had an SQ7 on the channel and I'd not been doing YouTube very long. So,
Yeah, the original one came out.
That's what I thought you meant. Like how long?
No,
you mean the current model. Wow, the current model has been out for that long.
Which still to me it doesn't look old. Like I think it's still quite a good looking SUV. Anyway, Q9. Yeah, big.
And we had that lovely one for the podcast a few years back as well, didn't we? The 7-seater.
SQ7.
Which was
and
cool.
you were the chauffeur driver.
I like that a lot. That was good.
Yeah.
Next up on the list, still in Audi for 2 more cars, we've got an Audi RS3 Ultimate.
Ooh.
And an Audi RS5.
It's just good that they're still doing RSs, don't you think?
Yeah, so I can actually talk about the RS5 in this one because when does this podcast? 1 second, when does this podcast go out, Pat?
The 20th of February.
20th of Feb. So yes,
Hey!
it would have. My video would have gone live
Yeah.
My video would have gone live yesterday if I'm not late, which I probably am. But I'm not going to bore you with it. But all I'm going to say, like I touched upon in the last podcast, I said one of the models is absolutely stunning. This is it. It looks absolutely nothing like the A5 or the S5. Like you wouldn't.
Can we just say that? So that's really an Audi RS4, right?
Exactly. Although they're making
Oh wait,
a saloon.
in my head I had a 2-door coupe. What are we talking about?
It's not.
No,
it's the saloon and the wagon.
Yeah. So the saloon. So they're calling it the RS5 Saloon, which is a replacement for the RS5 Sportback, and the RS5 Avant, which is a replacement for the RS4 Avant.
Right.
But they both
be a great
look
car, that.
absolutely fucking epic. Oh, I've just swore again. Sorry, Pat.
You have
Sorry.
massive. That was a massive swear. Beep.
That's how good looking it is. The negative side is it weighs as much as a house.
And it's about £1 million.
No, it's cheaper than an M3.
Oh, that's not
wow.
difficult, is it?
I mean, it's still £1 million, but cheaper than it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to driving one at some point.
Amazing.
Right, sorry, moving on.
Moving on quickly. Bentley Urban SUV.
Yeah,
so
move on. Not interested.
EV
December.
SUV from Bentley.
Yeah, horrible. Move on.
Okay. We're now into BMW. Apparently, in December, there'll be a new BMW 7 Series. I mean, thank God, because if the one they made now, I mean, it can't get any worse, can it, Joe?
No, it can't.
Is that why Archie sold his?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he gave it back, but...
Yeah, he actually even said that. I saw in one of his clips, not that I watched it. It came up on Instagram, as it does. But yeah, I think he even said the years up, I had to give it back to BMW. But it's not a new 7 Series. It's just it's just going to be a facelift. So yeah, but I think they could surely only improve the way it looks, because I think a hippo's bum looks better than the 7 Series. So yeah, let's hope they do. Let's hope they improve it.
Okay.
Fingers crossed for that. The next one is BMW i3. So would that be an electric 3 Series, Joe?
Yeah, so that is all new. That's basically the
Nio
new
Classic,
3
right?
Series. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So they're going to launch that
I think
first.
that's going to look mega.
I think the M3 version is going to look incredible. They won't sell any, but it will look amazing.
I'll remind you of that next year when you order one.
Yeah. Oh God, don't.
Then next we've got our Car of the Year winner.
Car of the Year that's not actually on sale yet.
Which is only for sale from March, is the BMW iX3.
Yep.
Really
interesting.
Yeah, looks great. I'm sure you both are interested to drive it.
Yep.
Yeah, but most journalists are. No journalists have driven it yet, apart from the ones that paid for the... sorry, I can't say that. Moving on, carry on.
BMW X5, apparently there'll be a new one of those coming in August.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, that's good.
Petrol, diesel? It's still going to have diesel.
Well, let's see what the UK decide, because unfortunately...
Hydrogen fuel cell.
Hydrogen, yeah. Unfortunately, like the current 5 Series and the 7 Series, even the 3 Series, like markets like Germany and the rest of Europe get all of those in with 6-pot diesels, whereas the UK, we don't. So, yeah, it might be launched with a diesel, but whether the UK will actually take the diesels is another question.
Here's a question then for both of you and for our audience. Name me another model of car that is available in petrol, diesel, plug-in hybrid, battery electric, and hydrogen fuel cell. I can't think of one.
Well, there isn't one, is there? No. Especially not hydrogen, because there was only 1 or 2 hydrogen cars before, theoretically, this anyway.
I mean, no one. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next one. How do you say the next one?
That is the Boven Zeben Zagato.
It's a nice looking car, that.
Now, we've already seen this launch, haven't we? It was at Villa d'Este 2025.
Yep.
Joe, what are your thoughts on that as a BMW man?
So Boven Zeben are the family who have run and owned Alpina up until what we know of Alpina today, but they've just obviously changed hands and now they're part of BMW. And I think they've obviously set this up in the background. So in a way, they're still continuing to make Alpinas as we know it, because under the skin, it's a BMW M4. So they've still obviously got that relationship. Now, I think it's very pretty. I've not seen one in real life. I think it's a bit... I'm not sure about the front end of it, but the rest of it is very pretty. But I guess the only thing that bugs me slightly with it is once you know it's based on an M4, that's all you can see. But that's not a bad thing, and they've definitely improved it. It's just a case of what's it going to cost when an M4's 95 grand base today. I mean, this is going to be...
It's got to be 250 at least.
Oh,
and the rest.
I've just seen the price. Oh
The
no.
Zagato scares me.
£430,000.
Yeah, they're going to sell none of them.
But
who would spend 400 grand on an M4?
Well, people spent 750 grand on this CSL thing, didn't they? So
yes, I was just going to say they sold.
There is a market.
Away.
There is a market. It's just not a big one.
Yeah, it's just or
300 and something grand on an Alpine A110. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Well,
as we all know, there are some people with massively deep pockets, and if they want something very special, they'll pay for it. I heard.
Talking of something special, I'll read the next selection of cars out all at once.
Yeah, exactly, please. So this is the other end of the spectrum.
The BYD Atto 2 DMI, the BYD Atto 3 DMI, the BYD Atto 9, the BYD Seal 06 GT, the BYD Sea Lion 5, the BYD Shark 6. They are a range of BYD cars coming out between March and December.
What's DMI stand for? Don't make it.
Build your dreams and don't make it.
It's a PHEV powertrain, apparently.
I mean, that is 6 cars for a brand to bring out.
It's a lot.
It's nuts, isn't it? It is scary. Aren't they the fastest? They are the leading Chinese brand, I think, BYD.
And I'll give them their dues. The only car I've driven is it's not on there. The
whale,
seal?
The seal.
No,
the whale.
The orca.
and actually, it give it for the money, and there's a lot of car for the money. It's a bit like you get the JQ and stuff. You get a lot of car for your money. They've all got that screen that spins round from my landscape to portrait in there, and it's
just what you always want. Yeah. Right, next.
But if you think, I mean, all I can say is this list's amazing, because you think BYD's bad, the next one is horrific.
That is a Cadillac Lyric, which is
mate.
A Cadillac,
America's luxury brand. Their answer to the Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, right in their dreams.
Yeah. It doesn't look the best in the photo that's been shown here. And an electric Cadillac in the UK, I'm not sure really has much of a market, does it?
No. I don't. Serious question, right? Because they're a big luxury brand in the States. I've been in a few Cadillacs, and every single one has been utter pants. I don't understand how they've got the reputation they've got. They're just cheap crap. I'm going to upset some American followers
Is the Escalade, is that a Cadillac?
Yeah, and it's awful.
Yeah,
Apart
I've
from
never been in one.
The size of a house.
It's the only one I know.
So cheap inside. Anyway.
But then the thing is, in the States, they are relatively well priced, aren't they? It's not like they're super expensive compared to like the German equivalents.
True.
Whereas when we end up with them, then we're paying, import.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, that is horrible. Yeah, that is horrible. Can we move on? Because I want to move the page. I don't want to look at it for much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, moving on. I guess, to just improve Joe's mood, we'll go to the Chery Tiggo 4, which is going to be a £20,000 T-Rock rival.
Spaceship inspired.
Oh, did I not say that bit? Sorry.
I mean,
Spaceship inspired VW T-Rock rival. I've got to see a picture of this. Hold on a minute.
As if the brand name wasn't crappy enough, like Chery. Let's call it a Tiggo 4. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not sure that one. What? I mean, again, it's gonna fit a very specific lease niche, isn't it? Really, of a car.
Ironically, though, It's better
20
looking.
grand, it's 20 grand though. It's better looking than that Cadillac.
It's better looking than Cadillac, and it looks to me more like a Cadillac than the Cadillac does. Like genuinely, but it does. That looks like what a Cadillac should look like in my head, or Ford, like a Ford Taurus or whatever. Okay, I mean it's just crazy, isn't it, what they can produce for 20 odd grand? It's mad. I mean, it's insane. But
I'm going to list off the next all-in-one, and you can talk about the models that interest you. So we've got a new Cupra Born, a Cupra Formentor VZ5, Cupra Leon VZ TCR, and a Cupra Raval, which I believe is a new car yet to. The other one's a facelift, if I'm correct, and that one is a new model.
Yeah. So the Born is Joe's favourite electric car. It is literally one of my favourite electric cars. I really like the Born, and Joe hates it, which I find really interesting.
Oh yes.
The one I want to talk about. So the Formentor VZ5, that's an awesome car. I drove it last year. It's on sale from August because it's got the 5-pot RS3 engine in it.
But are you buying one over an RS3? That's the question. I suppose it's more
probably
practical,
not,
isn't it?
And it is. But I mean, they're just a brilliant car. I love Formentors anyway. But what I love about it is, in the days where all of these manufacturers are having to go hybrid or battery electric, the boss of Cupra's gone, do you know what? We've got a 5-pot Formentor. Sod it. We'll sell it in the UK. Let's sell it over there.
Well, they're only making 250 of them, so
we're only getting 250.
Yeah, the boss of Cupra has actually gone is we're not selling any Borns or anything at the moment, so let's make that VZ5 right-hand drive like it should have been at the start. And the
next one, again, I saw that when I was out driving VZ5. The TCR bit is basically a sticker pack and some stick-on bits of plastic. There's no performance upgrade and stuff. It'll still be cool though. And then Raval, I'm literally flying out to Barcelona next week to see that in a studio. That's coming out in
studio shoot!
Yeah. Oh yes. So I've got to get. I haven't had a studio shoot since December. So you were at your studio shoot last week. So I'd wind your neck in if I were you.
Slightly different cars, yeah.
It's still a studio shoot though.
I know.
Oh, Dacia! Come on, Dakar winning Dacia. Just saying.
Yeah. Congratulations to them. So we've got the C Nio. We've got the Dacia Duster Hybrid G 4x4 and an updated, looks like a Dacia Spring.
The main one there on that one is the Duster, is the hybrid being a 4x4 is the big news there, because the hybrid is a 2-wheel drive at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And that's actually, I know it's really nerdy, but I saw that last year, and the chassis and the actual, if you like, the powertrain is really, really very clever. So that's actually going to be a really good car, I think.
A Dacia Spring, but new one starts at 12 grand.
Yep.
Oh, it's an EV. Okay.
It's the cheapest EV you can buy.
Yeah, but I was going to say, Joe, surely that makes it more impressive. 12 grand for an EV is like...
Yeah.
I mean, Amis are RRP only a little bit less, and this actually probably does some sort of sensible range.
Pretty good car, really. Pretty good car. I'm sorry, I don't know who the next manufacturer is.
Okay, we'll go through the next ones again in bulk, and you can discuss the models of which you find relevant. So we've got a Denza B5, we've got a Denza D9, we've got a Denza Z9 GT, and then that's it, because I thought the next one was a Denza, but it's a DS.
So we were saying about BYD bringing 6 models to market this year and how amazing that was. Denza's BYD. Just same company. That's 9. That's 9 new cars. This is their luxury wing.
Yeah, we need to keep a running tab on that. The Z9 GT, that's not the one that does the jump, is it? The one that drives along and then jumps in the air? Have I got that mixed up with
I don't know, but it's got 950 horsepower.
Oh, dear.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot.
I mean,
I'm looking ahead of myself. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of the game here.
That's a lot.
Move on.
A DS number 7. I thought that was like a fragrance or something, but actually that's a car, apparently.
Citroen, isn't it?
That's their kind of luxury part of their wing. I saw that at Brussels. Really nice looking car, actually. Give it its dues.
Does anybody
Moving on,
buy
because I want
to
talk about the next one.
Does anybody, sorry, quickly, who buys DS? French people and the president? of France.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
That's
Yeah,
about it.
they are really good. They are really good cars. To be fair, they're really nicely built, really nice interior. But yeah, it's like a luxury version of yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the next one. Look at that.
This one is called an Encore Series 1. Now, Pete, you're going to have to explain this because other than reading the base of it, I've not heard of this before.
Yeah, it's basically a Lotus Esprit resto mod.
What could go wrong?
It's got pop-up headlights. How? What I want to know is how can it have pop-up headlights? I thought pop-up headlights were now illegal.
Well, if it's a resto
On
mod,
new cars.
it's just the old car, no?
Look at it. Oh, because the early Esprits were rubbish, weren't they? Really, but look at that. That's good. But it is £430,000 plus the donor car. Whew.
Jesus.
But it's got Apple CarPlay. That's okay then. Wicked.
Yeah, and a V8.
I mean, it is cool. I do love all these resto mod cars because they're just so different, and they kind of prove that older styling is way more sort of iconic, especially to us, I think. But cool, yeah, 430 grand, and there's only 50 examples, so they probably all sold. So we can't buy one of those.
That's a shame. Well, what you could probably buy on the used market at some point this year will be a Ferrari 296 Speciale. I'm sure there'll be a few of those going up for overs.
That much.
Well, I don't know if the special ones will. Like they always jump up and then they drop. But you've got that coming up from Ferrari. You've got the 849 Testarossa, the Amalfi, and something called the Electrica, which we've only seen the batteries from so far. So there is a render on the screen. But Joe, you think Speciale? You don't think that's going to do what all the other special ones do and go up a bit?
I think the more recent special Ferraris we've seen have not had the impact that the ones some 10, 15 years ago have had. They're just not. And it's because they're not as special as the old ones were. And also because they're cluttered up with hybrid systems and the purists just don't want those cars and not interested in them. So I'm sure it'll have a premium on it if you want one, and you probably need to have a number of other Ferraris to get on that list. But I don't think it would be like when the 488 special, not the 458 special. It's not. Yeah. It might, I don't know though. I don't know anything about Ferraris, so Ped's probably a better person to ask. But the 849 Testarossa, I mean, that's I don't know. Is that a good car? Is it a good looking car?
All I'd say, so the new Ferrari design language, because they're not with Pininfarina anymore. So if you look at things like the F80 and the Testarossa and stuff, they're very angular, and I think they're a bit more Marmite than they used to be. And I though think it's going to be, bear with me on this analogy, a bit M3, M4 like, in that when they came out, the styling for me of those cars was quite jarring, and now now they look great. And I think the Testarossa is going to be a bit like that. The interesting thing is, within the last week, there's been a few videos, tests, people driving them and driving Testarossa, and you can't say it's not an amazing car in terms of performance and stuff. But and then Amalfi, gutted I was invited to the drives of that, but I couldn't go. But that's just going to be just as good as Roma, but a little bit different looking, I think. But the electric Ferrari is the one that's going to be interesting.
That'll be. Is that a make? Pete, do you think that's a make or break for Ferrari, or do you think they've got it sewn up with all their V8 and now the V6 cars as well, that actually it isn't going to be like a Lamborghini where they need a Urus equivalent, an electric equivalent to kind of keep the company alive?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to anyone at Ferrari, but I think it's a bit like Pura Sangue with Ferrari. So Pura Sangue, one of the reasons they built that was they have owners that have like every car they've got, and they've got a 296, and they've got maybe a GTC4 Lusso and so on. And then you go around the house and they'd have like a Range Rover or a Bentayga parked outside. And Ferrari were like, well, why haven't they got a big Ferrari? So they built Pura Sangue to hit that niche. And I think there's a bit of me says that, is that collector going to have an electric car? And if they are, they want them to be able to have an electric Ferrari. But I don't know.
I suppose if they got to, in a way, they probably also got to build one.
I guess so. Maybe there's an element, because they're so powerful in Italy, they could probably go, we're just going to not do electric. But I think at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, the future, and I'm not necessarily saying 2030, but the future is alternative drivetrains other than just V8s and V12s. And I think for a manufacturer, I think that they would be V10. They'd be foolish not to explore and push what they can do with electric. But we'll see.
And to think about it, just in a few years' time, it'll be a fantastic used bargain, won't it? Because it'll.
That's harsh. Well, moving on, because I like my relationship with Ferrari.
Fiat next. So we've got the 500 hybrid that does 0 to 60 in 16 seconds. The Fiat Giga Panda and the Fiat Grande Panda and 4x4 variant. Also, the Fiat Topolino is meant to come to the UK, which, given the issues continuing with the Citroen Ami, I'm not sure will happen. But there are Fiat offerings. I think the Grande Panda 4x4 looks really cool in this photo.
Oh, mate, I know a few people have driven it, and everyone says it's an absolute riot. I think it's wicked.
Wow.
And it's a bit like, we were looking at the snow cars the other week, and we're like, that's like the current version. Look at it. It's got Panda written down the little bump strips on the side and steel wheels. That's wicked.
That's cool. That's a cool. Even if that drove really badly, I don't. And you said people who have driven it, say even if it drove badly, I would want one because it just that's the sort of thing that gets me excited. That's why I like the Renault 5, whether it's electric or not, because it's cool to look at. It puts a smile on my face. This is what you need. You don't need a bore YD to look at or whatever. Like you need something with a bit of substance and a bit of flair, and that's what that is. That is mega. I love it, and it harps all the way back to the original Panda. You can see that's brilliant. I actually want. How much are they?
They probably won't be very expensive.
No, I see. I thought you. That's cool.
I mean, that would be. But honestly, that'd be a great channel car if you bought that and did loads of adventure stuff in it.
£18,000.
There you go. What's that going to be? A couple of £100 a month. And I bet you if you got your name down on an early one, and you could sell that in a year when there's a waiting list, and I reckon it would still be worth. Right, I'm going to look into that.
Oh no, here we go.
I'm just not going to let Lou know.
Project 4x4.
Yeah.
Hey, now the next one, I've just noticed the next one is from a brand I didn't know who they were, and I got an absolute shoe-in on a video because I said I didn't know, I'd never heard of them before.
Okay, well, the next one's called the Firefly hatchback, which I've never heard of either. So how am I meant to know what one of those is? It looks like a Honda.
It's from Nio.
Honda E.
The manufacturer is called Nio. So it's a Nio Firefly, and I saw one at Brussels, and it did actually look really cool. So, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a cool-looking thing. It's a cool looking thing.
It looks a bit like a Nissan Cube or something in a way.
Or the Honda E.
The Honda E,
Yeah,
Honda
E.
Yeah. I think that is a cool car.
Where's it from? Is it another
China?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. China. Next, we've got one Ford, because they seemingly have got rid of all their other models, is the Ford Puma Gen E. So EV version of their best-selling car in the UK, gets a range bump to 250 miles and semi-autonomous driving.
I think Ford are in massive trouble.
Yep. Yeah. Genesis, we've got a GV60 Magma, a GV90.
All I would say is the GV60, because they're part of the Hyundai and Kia group, it's getting the Ioniq 5N gearbox. GV60 is a brilliant EV anyway, but imagine it with auto, with flappy paddle gears. Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool things. Cool things.
Yeah. Love Genesis.
We've got Gordon Murray Automotive next. Yeah, it does say here on sale, and then it says too late because it's the GMA Le Mans GTR and S1 LM. He's also got the T33 coming out as well. So if you don't have enough money for those, you can go for the £1.8 million kind of baby Gordon Murray Automotive vehicle. But I really like the LM thing. Looks amazing.
Oh, it's just epic.
I think it's the best looking car in ever. I would say. Yeah. I reckon it's actually somehow even better looking than the original F1.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's not quite as awkward at the front.
No, lovely. It's just
insane.
Take my money. Oh, wait a second, I don't have any.
Serious money, those things. But next we've got Honda. So Honda have got two cars. We've got the Prelude, which is, I thought, an American-only thing, but that's clearly coming to the UK.
No, we had them. Again, you're showing your age, Pat.
I know, here we go.
Pat, flipping heck.
When did they stop selling those in the UK? And then a Honda Super N. So it's a spiritual successor to the Honda E. I mean, I really like the way that car looked. My biggest problem was anytime I heard anybody talk about them, it had horrendous range, and you couldn't use the aircon because the range would go to like 50, 60, 70 miles or something like it.
Yeah.
Not very good usability. Looks great. I also like the interior as well. The interior was cool.
Yeah. Honda for me, right? So Prelude looks like a great car, and I'm sure it will be. And I've owned a couple of Hondas, and they are brilliant cars. They've got rid of Type R as a model designator, and they're not doing fast, sporty ones anymore. And I think that's a mistake.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is exciting.
Yeah. So we've got
This is cool.
Hyundai.
This is cool.
i30.
Bringing it back.
i30N. Bringing it back.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That is so... Who says... I mean, you can see it, can't you? This ZEV mandate thing. You can see manufacturers going, we've screwed the pooch here. We need to stop. Yeah. We need to do something. And they're bringing back the i30N with a hybrid. That is wicked. It's me going that Honda have just got rid of the Civic Type R and i30N's coming back. Wicked. Well done, Hyundai.
Yeah, well, there'll be no Focus either, will there? So what is the... I mean, GTI will be the only competitor at that kind of price point type of car?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
No Type R, no Focus, ST.
And an Ioniq 3, which I'm sure will be just as good as the other Ioniqs. So Yeah,
I like those good cars. There's also a Staria EV.
Oh, mate, that looks epic. That was at Brussels.
Because they're Staria, when we went out to South Korea, Pat, that sort of vehicle, I think they must have been the regular Staria everywhere. Yeah. And I came back to the airport in one of them, and they're just the best things ever.
Yeah, they look really cool as well. Really futuristic.
Yeah, it's a very sort of Asian market car, isn't it? I think.
Big TIG, a big TIG Hyundai.
Yeah. Also, they've got the Tucson as well, which I forgot to mention. Yeah. But that's going to receive a chunkier Defender-esque styling and grow in its size. So I guess the Santa Fe also got massively much bigger as well, and the Tucson will do the same thing.
Yeah.
The next one is something I've never heard of, and I don't know how to pronounce this. It's the iCur V27.
Have you seen the notes, though? It's known as iCar in China, but they've had to rebrand it in the West in case Apple sue them.
Wow.
It's owned by Chery.
Brilliant. So another car to the Chery list.
Surprise. Have you seen what it looks like? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, that's not trying to be a Defender at all, is it?
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It's like if a Defender, the new Land Cruiser, and a Ineos Grenadier had a baby.
Yeah,
three of them had a child.
Have they ever heard of copyright in China? Obviously not.
Don't think it's a concept, no.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a JQ8.
Oh, okay. That's bound to be quite good.
So
JQ typically are. I'm waiting for Joe. Now, get ready to trigger Joe.
Okay, in December.
We're ready for this.
Straight over it. I'm straight into Jeep. I've missed that one.
Now, this is actually quite an interesting one because people have just gone and driven it on the ice, haven't they? It's the Jaguar Type 00. Have you seen the size of the back doors on it?
I don't care.
I saw the camo shots of it, but I don't know.
Have you seen someone open the back door?
No. Is it massive?
No, it's the opposite. I don't think.
Is it as big as a Taycan?
Jaguar Type 00. I'm trying to find it now, but it's that I think I would struggle to get in and out the back of the doors. I don't think either of you would fit in the back of this thing based off of how the door opens. Like your legs are too long. You're just too gangly. Like it wouldn't work.
It's mostly made up of bonnet anyway, this car, isn't it? Because that massive combustion engine. I mean, wait a second.
Exactly.
No, it's electric.
Yeah.
I will find the photo for the audience, but believe me when I say someone opened the rear door on it and it was like a letterbox. Like I think kids could, it's like a 2+2. I think kids could get in the back, but we definitely couldn't. So
you've got all the usual suspects out there saying it's amazing. So
we're not getting paid. See, this is the difference. We're not getting paid, so we can actually say it's an absolute pile of crap. Whereas everyone else who's getting paid says it's amazing.
Well, it hasn't won Car of the Year yet, so
no,
they clearly didn't pay what car enough.
But it has won Air Conditioning Unit of the Year. Right. Next.
Next on the list, we've got Jeep. So we've got 2 models from Jeep. We've got the Cherokee, which will have a new generation, and a Recon, which will be an electric Wrangler-looking thing.
Yeah. So Joe will love those. I mean, Cherokee's
yawned
been
as
around nearly as long as Q7. Moving on, I'm sure they'll be great. But,
we've got a KGM Musso EV.
Oh no! Isn't this the old Sanyong? I think isn't KGM?
It's a reinvigorated Korean 4x4 specialist turns its utilitarian pickup truck electric for its next generation.
It's going to be awful. Yeah.
Yep. Back to cars that we probably going to be good. Kia EV2, Kia EV3 GT, Kia EV4 GT, Kia K4 Sportswagen, Kia Niro, and Kia Seltos.
I can cover these because I was.
Yeah, you've driven the EV2, have you?
No, EV2, not yet, no, but will be shortly. But so it looks good. I saw it at Brussels, revealed at Brussels. The big news is EV3 and 4 GT, along with 5 and 9 GT, are basically they've got the flappy paddle gearbox out of the Ioniq 5.
That's cool.
Which is very cool. I'm not sure about the K4 Sportwagon, if I'm honest. I think the K4 is like a saloon, like an estate car. Niro needs an uplift, so that's cool. I don't know about Steltos. Don't know anything about that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a crossover. So first time in the UK for that vehicle. Next, we've got JLR, the other side of JLR, because we've done Jaguar. They've only got one thing they're trying to release. We've got a Land Rover Defender Sport.
Now, I really like that.
It could be really cool, but they managed to ruin it with the Evoque previously, and then that kind of car. I'm not sure the current Sport is for me, but
yeah, I don't know whether they need another variant of one of their cars, but I do quite like that. As long as it's a little bit cheaper than the Portaloo, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how cheap is a little? Like, it can't be less than 60 grand, can it?
It's going to be a lot, isn't it? I don't know.
We need to move on because we're nearly 50 minutes in and we're not even halfway.
Let's speed up.
Leap motor.
No, think of some names for your cars. Yeah.
What about a Lipass L8? Ever heard of that? No. Lexus ES. Why did they get rid of the GS? I don't know.
No.
Lotus Electra Super Hybrid. That's a shame.
Oh my God.
No. Hybrid.
Oh,
so they've clearly gone, we need to put an engine in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then there's going to be a Type 134 as well, which is a long delayed, I wonder why, Porsche Macan rival. So just what they needed.
So again, hybrid, not full electric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mazda 6e, Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-6e.
Yeah. Mazda McLaren W1.
I guess there's no thoughts on that for anybody. Good.
W1 McLaren, yeah.
Yeah, McLaren W1.
It's going to be an epic car.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Mercedes AMG CLA 45.
See, I don't know anything about the Mercedes range.
No.
It used to be fairly obvious what they were. You know, you had a C-Class, E-Class, S-Class. That was dead easy. Now it's just too bloody complicated.
No, so they say that's an M3 chaser.
Look,
what
a load of rubbish.
I mean,
a CLA is based on an A-Class. There's a hint in the name. I mean, how is an A-Class an M3 chaser? And I'm not just being like it'll have some crappy four-pot in it, highly strung. It will look horrendous because it's a Mercedes. It'll have horrible, cheap, disgusting plastics in it, and it'll be overpriced. Next.
Say what you mean. Just say what you mean, Joe. Don't hold back, mate.
Yeah. Mercedes AMG GT 4-door coupe. All we'll say about that is, given the concept GTXX had fantastic Michelins on it, I'm sure this one will too.
Yeah. It'll have great tyres on it.
Yeah. The Mercedes C-Class EQ. Thoughts? C-Class electric, CLA hybrid, GLA, GLB, GLC EQ, GLE, GLS.
Oh my goodness!
There was a new
S-Class.
Sort
your nomenclature out. It's just awful.
Okay, so the new S-Class, I have to take my hat. Like that looks like an S-Class to me. And if I was a chauffeur today, and it was Joe, what car are you going to have as your chauffeuring car? It's definitely not going to be a 7 Series because that's just horrible and it would scare off my clients. that to me looks like a chauffeur car. That looks like an S-Class. That looks like a Mercedes. It's got a Mercedes, like a, what do you call it on the body?
It's got a flat plane crank V8 as well.
Well, that one won't be coming to the UK, so forget about that. You'll have to get a hybrid.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that won't come to the UK. But
Oh, you mean just a flat plane crank one? Not the car itself? Or, okay. Yeah, I mean, that to me is that's what Mercedes, okay, next. Oh,
they're apparently also going to make a VLS van as well, which, I mean, they seem are pretty much a mainstay for Mercedes, don't they? Those kind of luxury vans. So,
right, now we're onto Ped's brand.
Yeah, so Pete, you can go through this list. MG4 EV, MG4 EV Urban. Then we've got an S9 PHEV as well. Thoughts?
Yeah. Well, MG4 is a good little car and good value for money. So if they've improved it and given it better range, the biggest thing MG need to do is sort their reliability out because they break down a lot.
And their crash testing.
And bolt their seats down properly so they you don't die when you hit something.
There is that, yeah. I went past an MG showroom in London last week, and they did have a big NCAP 5 sticker on the Ford just to kind of make a point. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I didn't know this car still existed. The Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV.
Yeah.
It's going to return to the UK. Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
They're also going to do a Mitsubishi L200, which is a Ford Ranger equivalent. And then we're on to Nissan. We've got an updated Ariel and a Leaf.
About time.
Pete, any thoughts on that?
New Nissan Leaf's meant to be very good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about the old Ariel. It was all right. I was a bit underwhelming unless you bought a Nismo one. But yeah.
Omoda 4 and 5 hybrid. Pete, again, you're the only person who knows anything about those.
Why am I the one that gets chucked the cheap Chinese one?
Because if I ask Joe, he won't even know anything about them.
They are, at the end of the day, for me, what they're doing is they're providing people cheap or affordable new cars, and they're the ones that are kind of scaring all the normal manufacturers because look, they're like 25 to 30 grand, and you get lots of kit, lots of standard kit, and they're generally a lot better than people think they are. Omoda and JQ, to be fair.
Cool. Peugeot 408, Peugeot E208 GTI.
Now that excites me because I saw that at Brussels. That looks wicked. I know it's electric. The 208 GTI. That's what the Alpine A290 should be because that's 280 horsepower. It's basically the same car I've just given back to.
I was going to ask if it's the same. Okay, cool.
Yeah, again,
yeah. I mean,
it's a Vauxhall Mocha GSE underneath it. Yeah.
I'd have the Vauxhall any day.
Oh, of course. Polestar 5.
Taycan. I haven't driven a Polestar since Polestar 2, so I'm not. Again, they get rave reviews. I'm sure it's probably going to be quite good.
They were at Joe, did you see them at the ice race, the Polestar 5s? They were there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
They look really cool. Don't know anything about them other than they look cool.
I think Polestar, styling wise, have always, I mean,
and their interiors are lovely as well.
Yeah.
Now, one we will want to talk about because it's one of our favorite brands, of course, is Porsche. So Porsche have the 911 GT2 apparently, and then also the Cayenne Electric. Now, again, Joe, at the ice race, the Cayenne Electric was present, wasn't it? Did look pretty cool, and even the videos they shot of it, it looked like a handful. Although I'm not sure that's what I want from my family SUV, is a handful.
You don't want 1,140 horsepower, Pat?
Not really, no. I'd like to just get my kids to school quietly and comfortably.
Well, you can get them to the local accident and emergency unit really quickly. They'd even get to go in a helicopter.
I mean, they showed it. They put it in a good light at the ice race because they'd put it on rally tires. Do you see how narrow the tires were?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Rally tires. So it looked amazing out on ice. But yeah, I think it's going to be ultimately a bit of a flop for Porsche, isn't it? Like, people will buy them, hardcore Porsche enthusiasts. And again, it's probably going to be incredible to drive, like the Taycan is and all the rest of it. But yeah, it doesn't, like, it's not like the most exciting thing in the world. But the GTs, can we just talk about the GT2?
Yeah. I mean, is that my hope with the GT2 is it's as scary as every other GT2 or GT2 RS that they've made. My worry is that it'll be so compliant and good now that, yes, it'll be fast in a straight line, but because of all these electric things, that doesn't really scare us anymore, does it? Like, hopefully it's still on the edge.
Is it rear wheel? Are they sticking with rear wheel drive? Surely not with that kind of power. Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that will be scary.
I mean, I've driven a 996 GT2 and a 991 GT2 RS, and they were. I didn't find them like mega scary.
Yeah,
but maybe I just wasn't driving hard enough. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's.
But if it is rear-wheel drive and 750 horsepower, that's going to be mega, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Absolutely.
We're on to Range Rover now because that wasn't in the Land Rover Defender Sport section. Alphabetically.
Electric Range Rover.
Range Rover electric. Now, I've never been in a new Range Rover. I actually think they kind of look cool, and I'm sure they're really nice from the inside.
They're stunning.
Is that going to be a good car? I guess an electric Range Rover is perfect for the business owner that wants to lose 200 grand in their business, take it off of profits or whatever. But they are going to have to sell them, aren't they? They will sell some of them because
I'd see it in the same kind of light as a Rolls-Royce Spectre. At first glance, you think, why are Rolls-Royce making an electric car? And I think, actually, in a Rolls-Royce, you want it to be super smooth and super quiet. Electric is the perfect drivetrain for that. And I kind of see that with Range Rover, but only for urban driving. It's going to weigh the size of as much as a small moon.
It's to and from the office and the occasional meeting to a supplier, but it's not for anything more than that. New Velar as well. I mean, that car's been. Talk about cars that have been around forever. When did the Velar come out?
When I first started YouTube, so 2016.
Jesus,
it was my first ever viral video. The Velar. Wow. I did 100,000 views in 3 days when I had 6,000 subs.
Now, I really like, they had a Kvadrat interior, I think was the name of it. And it was really cool. It was back before fabric became cool again, which it kind of is now in Renault 5. So that's cool. But yeah, I've always liked the Velar look, but the package of it it's a massive car with not much space on the inside, right?
And a lot of and I'm not just saying it, but they've had a lot of reliability issues with that particular one. Yeah, lots.
That's scary. We're on to Renault now. We've got the Renault 4 Savane. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Savane. So that's basically Renault 4 is amazing anyway, but it's just a bit more of a off-roady,
like a Fiat Panda 4x4 almost.
Right, exactly. You get one of those. I'm going to get the Fiat, whatever it is. Yeah. And Pat,
wicked.
You just jack the Ami up.
I'll get the Chinese equivalent for contrast. And then we've got the Renault Megane, a new Renault Trafic, and a new Renault Twingo, which does look really cool.
So Renault Megane, I haven't seen that, but if they do anything near like what they've done with all the other rebirthed Renaults, it's going to be mega. Yeah. And Twingo, I'm actually driving in a few weeks' time. And that looks, I think that's even better than the Renault 5. It's
17K, 163 mile electric range. I mean, again, that is a cool looking, cheap entry-level EV.
It's just, the interior is amazing.
I think the French have nailed the styling on electric cars, especially the small ones.
100%.
And again, it's just small electric cars make me happy and excite me. It's the big, stupid whales that just
like
don't.
A Range Rover.
Yeah, exactly.
The only question I have with these cheap French electric cars is, what's the insurance like? Because traditionally, small, hatchy French things or equivalents, whether your perfect first car, whether you're buying them a few years used, whether you're buying them brand new for your child, are these electric ones going to have the cheap insurance categories that a Twingo used to have, or are they going to be at kind of like Tesla levels where the insurance is actually going to be quite punitive?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
So maybe that's going to be a problem.
Pod.
Yeah.
Future pod.
We're on to Skoda now.
Skoda.
So we've got the Peak, the Epic.
Yeah.
They're the two models from Skoda.
Yeah. So I'm going out to see Epic. Epic was at Brussels, but I'm going to have to do a thing with Epic in a couple of weeks' time. That's going to be a good little car, I think.
It's going to be an epic car.
Smart #2. Am I the only one that doesn't understand what Smart are doing or who they're for? I rarely see them, and I don't really get them. They're not small anymore. What are they?
It's a stupid name for a car.
Well, it's better than #1.
Yeah. Right, Subaru.
So we've got the Subaru e-Outback, the Solterra, and the Uncharted. Moving on, we've got the Tesla
WRX.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on to the Tesla Model 3 and Y. So apparently they're going to bring a standard version that brings down costs. I think we've seen that in America. They're really basic on the inside.
There was a thing I saw just yesterday saying that the chance of all new Teslas 3s and Ys being fully autonomous. or having the ability to be fully autonomous.
Is that legal yet?
Yeah.
Well, This is Elon Musk we're talking about, so it's probably going to be able to do it, but not in this country.
Yeah. Then we've
Tesla
got
Roadster.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to mention that because it doesn't exist. It'll never exist. It was just a complete lie, isn't it? We're on to Toyota. We've got the BZ4X Touring, the Toyota CHR Plus, and the GR Corolla, and the GR GT. And then there's also a Hilux.
Okay. Yeah.
GR Corolla, why we should have had that in the UK by now. They've had it in other territories for the last couple of years, and it looks wicked.
Well, they're building it in the UK, so...
Just wicked car. GR GT looks epic. A bit out of my price range.
Yeah. Hilux, there's a Land Cruiser Hybrid and a RAV4.
Well, the thing about that Hilux is it's electric.
Whoa. Oh,
again,
okay.
I saw that at Brussels. It looked really cool, actually. But I think that's one of the first electric pickups.
Okay.
In the UK for sure. Yeah. Volkswagen Golf GTI 50, Golf Hybrid, ID Cross, ID Polo, ID Polo GTI, ID3, ID Tiguan, T-Rock, and that's your lot.
Let's do ID Polo GTI should be mega.
Yeah,
and the renders I've seen of it look wicked. ID3, well, they're all petrol, all electric, but I think that's
the ID Polo interests me. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah. And thankfully, it looks nothing like the ID3.
Yeah, good job, that.
The ID Tiguan is just bland, though, isn't it? All the ID cars just look so like the bigger ones, like the ID5 and the ID7, and they all look just so boring.
Yeah, it's a shame.
T-Rock R. A T-Rock R, that with 329 horsepower, that'd be cool.
Would it?
Oh, look, it's an engine, Pat.
Oh,
it's not electric.
But I don't want it in a T-Rock, though. I want
this is
anything
the new...
else.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm driving that in a couple of weeks, so I can't be too mean about it.
Oh, okay. Well, just me then. Moving on, Volvo ES90, EX60.
They're going to be both very good. Volvo, another company, rubbish naming of their cars.
Yeah, it's all got very confusing.
Beautiful interiors, though. Great seats and all the rest of it.
They do make them good. Do you know Volvo, I think they stated as a company aim to one day they want to make a car that it's impossible to die in.
I'd like that. Is that a YouTube, Joe? That could be one of our YouTube videos. You know, the crazy ones we do every year.
That's a whistling diesel. That's a whistling diesel video there.
Durability tested on Volvo. Perfect.
Yeah.
Beyond Volvo, we've got XPeng. So we've got the G6, Chinese, which I thought was a jet, the G9, the X9. Any thoughts?
Don't know a great deal about them. They're going to be, I think these are all quite kind of, very fast charging. Look at that, 250 miles of range in 12 minutes. They're all there's a few things that the Chinese doing. There's the really super duper fast charging thing, which is the brand that does the swappable batteries. I don't think that's XPeng. Where basically you drive in and they pull the battery back out the bottom of the car and put another one in and off you go. But
I mean, that's a great idea in concept, but the fact that we can't even build charging stations, can you imagine? Yes, we've installed.
That was something we didn't mention about the Porsche Cayenne, because that's got charge pad technology, isn't it? Where you just drive it into your garage. You have like a big wireless charging pad on the floor of your garage.
Yes, your cat or your dog can get cooked whilst your car's being charged.
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
Great for your we've got to be nearly at the end because we're on
to Z now. So we've got the Zeekr 7X and the Zeekr 7 GT.
Now, I have to say, I've not really heard too much of Zeekr, but the 7 GT does look really very cool.
Okay.
And it's got 600 plus horsepower.
Nice.
And it's an estate car.
Doesn't look bad. It looks like a Kia from 5 years ago.
No, you know what it is? It's
what?
I don't know. I'm guessing that I think it looks awful. I think it looks like a obese bar of soap. And the last picture of it, do you know what it is? It's that Lotus, the horrible Lotus thing. That's what it is.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
is, isn't
harsh.
It looks like that Lotus from the outside. The wheelbase, the overhangs. To me, that looks like it's on the same platform as the Lotus.
Okay.
But I don't know. But no, we all have different tastes, thankfully. But I think it looks awful. It just looks like a big.
And we've left my new car till last. I haven't told you guys. I've ordered one of these already, and I'm collecting it. I'm collecting it in November.
So you've got a Zenos E10. Congratulations.
No, not that one.
You misread which is the last one, so you've gone for the Zenos E10.
Yeah,
and there is also a Zenvo Aurora.
Oh, yeah, that was it. The Zenvo Aurora. Yeah.
That's one you bought. Oh, well, thanks for telling us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, isn't it? We should hit Zenvo. I know we did that podcast with him a couple of years ago in Goodwood. Yeah, we should head. It'd be great. That would be sort of trip. I'd love to go out there and see the factory because I know Tim did a lot of things, but I just it's such a specialist, like boutique brand, if you like.
And they're a big proponent of Michelin tires as well. So
yes, they are. Yeah.
Well, that is to finalise. Unfortunately, every single car apparently coming out in the UK in 2026.
In an hour and 5 minutes. Or hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think we stopped on that one.
We did have to race through a few of them. So apologies, any fans of Zekr or any of the Chinese brands.
Yeah, well, in the comments, if there's a car that you don't feel we gave enough airtime to, put it in the comments, and we'll bring it up on another episode.
Yeah. I'm going to go and research that Fiat now.
I'll
be down at my local Fiat garage tomorrow. Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah.
You're gonna rock up next time we do a face-to-face podcast in an off-road 4x4 Fiat.
Oh, just love to do that. Yeah.
That is very cool.
Wicked. Cool. So I'm going to summarise by saying, actually, it's not as depressing as I thought it would be. Yes, there's a lot of electric cars, but there's
some cool stuff in there.
Petrol and hybrid stuff, but there's some cool stuff as well. Who doesn't love an i30N coming back, or the fact they're still making Giulia and Stelvio quadrifolios? Or I think it's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Agreed.
Right, let's do this at the end of the year and recap which ones actually came out.
Yeah. And also, anyone listening or watching, put in the comments which was your favourite of all of those.
Yes.
And any of you actually got the plans to buy any of them? That would be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
We all like them, but is any of you actually planning to buy one? That would be really interesting.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome. Well,
right.
As always, thanks for watching. Thanks to Michelin for supporting us. And easy now.
If you've enjoyed it that much, hit the subscribe button, give us a follow, write a comment, all that kind of jazz. And see you on the next one.
Easy now.
Easy now.